blessing you with my wand today. Alright, this segment's gonna be fairly short. We're gonna be talking about... rude. We're gonna be talking about, for anybody wondering, on how to keep your energy levels up throughout the convention, because we are working for over 9 hours. We get there very early and then we have to either pack up, well, majority of the time we just have to close up shop, take inventory, do all that jazz, but it always takes around 9 hours the least. So we always deal with long days, and since we're dealing with such long days, you always want to at least keep your energy levels at a decent pace instead of crashing out at around hour 5. So here are some tips that I usually do. I usually pack so you are not lagging and falling asleep at hour 3. Also, here is a quick shout out to our sponsor. Today's sponsor is JPFans. JPFans is a proxy website where they let you shop straight from Japan. You can use JPFans to order from sites like Mercari, Amazon Japan, JDirect items, and many more. Once you order your item, it will be shipped to the JPFans warehouse where they will store your items up to 60 days. They will also send you QC photos to make sure everything looks good to go. From here, I know the shipping could be a little expensive, but have no fear, use code Goobers for 20% off on your shipping. And if you click on my affiliate link down below, you will also get an additional $85 off your shipping. And for all of you shopping on Mercari, for your first time order, get up to 50% off. Have access to multiple Japanese platforms, even get items that you're not able to get from the US, all linked down below in the description. Recently, I got this cute thermal tote and also these utensils for my next convention. They're gonna be so cute and they are Chikuwa themed, you guys. I am currently obsessed with my little Chikuwas. My favorite character is Usagi. I also relate to whenever he goes... That is so me because I can't hear half the things sometimes. So I do have a couple years under my belt doing conventions, and when I started, I really didn't think about what kind of food, what kind of snacks to bring in. I usually thought any candy, any chips, any just small items will do. I used to pack a full box. I still kind of do, but it's more so for my friends than myself. But I used to pack a full box full of random things that I could think of. I would just get cookies, Oreos, you name it. I would have a whole snack fest and I would just snack throughout the day, just trying to... It wasn't for energy per se. It was more so just to keep me sustained and keep me not hungry long enough so I can hit that KBBQ at the end. Really don't recommend going the snacky route because by the end of the weekend, I was breaking out. I had night sweats, and then I also did end up not having the greatest tummy for those weekends. Yeah, when weekends come around, it just throws off your whole system. So the best way is think of your energy, think of what will suit your stomach well and what will not make you feel bloated, feel icky, and yeah. Typically, conventions do have food trucks. They also have cafeterias in their premises. After a while, they are kind of fatty. You do feel bloated after a long day. And for food trucks, they do get pretty expensive. You kind of also have to account if you're selling items, you kind of are at a loss if you actually start buying things from the convention itself. Food trucks aren't always the greatest because they are a lot of money. You tip. There's taxes, and sometimes the portions aren't the greatest, and also they are kind of on the snacky side, so it doesn't really keep up. I remember there was also a handful of times where the cafeteria food did not hit well. Even the coffee was not the greatest. I had a couple of incidents where the coffee just tasted kind of plasticky, and that is a no bueno, you guys. So I do recommend trying not to spend money and buying things from the cafeteria or from the food trucks because that's just an extra loss on your end. You kind of just want to make money at the convention while you're there and not think about all your other expenses. So a couple of items I would pack in my new Chikuwa bag. My new Chikuwa tote is I would probably pack my sad potatoes because since I am currently on a low-fat diet, potatoes will do. Salt and pepper, you guys, tastes pretty good. So I would just pack some potatoes. Another item I could probably pack is just fruits. veggies, edamames are a great source of protein. Eat them cold, eat them hot. Since this is the thermal, it should hold out for quite a bit. I would recommend probably eating your food at actual lunchtime, aka 12 o'clock, maybe 1. It'll probably hold out till then. But I would just pack myself some potatoes, some edamame. There's also saltine crackers for some saltiness, because you guys do need some electrolytes. A good recommendation is orange juice with a hint of salt to get your electrolytes running. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't have any like on-the-go salty items, even jerky, I'm not the biggest fan of jerky, but that's something you could definitely bring on occasions like this. Just have some Gatorade, or even there's electrolyte packs. There's a whole mess. I do not know any specific, but usually all the electrolyte packs, they work just fine. Put some in your water, you are good to go, and yeah, replenish yourself, and so you are able to sustain your water. Because you guys, as I always preach, you guys need to stay hydrated at these events. You guys need to bring your big old jug of water. But yeah, stay hydrated, have good source of food, good healthy, simple carbs, and have some electrolytes. Gatorade is the easiest. It's also the easiest, tastiest way that I find to get my electrolytes in. But salt, electrolyte packs, anything else works as well. You won't feel like sluggish, you won't feel as dead, you won't feel as lethargic, you won't feel as, I don't know, just lazy, gloomy. That's how usually I feel, like I have no energy. And yeah, you will actually talk more to your customers and actually look like you're here not dying. But another thing I wouldn't actually 100% recommend, but I do it for myself because I have no energy midday. I usually like to have some energy drink. I buy myself some infamous Monster. I usually like going for the peach flavors. I like going for the pink flavors because they are more citrusy and they're more like tea. They taste more like a tea, and they're tasty on my book. They're tasty for me. They taste pretty good. So that's one source of an extra boost to get yourself looking like you're enjoying the day, to keep engaged with your customers so you don't look like you're dying. Coffee at the convention is fairly cheap. It doesn't always taste the greatest because it is very much a hit or miss. I had a couple of times where my coffee tasted a little like plastic. Not the best taste. Even the milk did not cover that up, or the sugar. So I've stuck to energy drinks. And sometimes if I'm lucky and if I'm feeling crazy, I will splurge on a Vietnamese coffee if there is any. Because usually I want to say they're fairly cheap. They usually range between $6 to $7. So it's still fairly okay, fairly reasonable. Convention food still goes for like $12+. I remember I used to get chicken tenders, and chicken tenders used to be $15. Yeah, it's pretty hefty money. I wouldn't even compare it to McDonald's now, because McDonald's has gotten pretty expensive as well. So save your money, you guys. Go to Rouse, go to your local grocery store and pack yourself a good, decent, tiny meal. So then, by the end of the day, if you're going out with friends, you still have enough energy to interact with them and have some nice, delicious KBBQ or even sushi, whatever you guys are craving. You will still have some energy. But yeah, I usually just carry enough. I think more so now. Lately, it's gonna just be whatever holds in this bag. I'm just gonna carry my food in here. Not all conventions let you bring in food. So what I usually do is pre-pack in one of my boxes, make it look like inventory. And yeah, anything that's not perishable, that doesn't need to be frozen, I would just bring to the convention, especially since I feel like they don't let outside drinks. So pre-pack your stuff, pre-pack your food. If you're setting up day 0, definitely bring all your snackies then, so then you don't have any issues the following day. But yeah, I think if you're a vendor and then if I just bring this and I say like, look bro, I need my sustenance, I need some kind of food, I think they'll be fairly nice. I don't think I've had any issues. The only issues is probably at the Ontario convention, but overall I think if you just explain that you are a vendor and you don't have money to spend on things, usually they let it pass. They let it fly by. No issues just yet. But comment down below if you guys had any issues bringing in outside food. I am fairly certain it's usually just drinks. They are more strict on drinks, but if you have anything closed and I guess just show them your items, usually they're more lenient on food because they know our situation. We can't really go outside and sometimes we are vending by ourselves, so they're more lenient on the food side, but not so much when it comes to drinks because you guys could be bringing in alcohol. Anyways, that is it for me. Very low casual, telling you here as a fellow friend, as a fellow vendor friend, what this goober does behind the scenes when it comes to food. Comment down below, what do you like to bring? Rude. What you like to bring to conventions? What sustains you? What brings you energy? What keeps you active throughout the day? And yeah, that is it. That is my 2 cents. Thank you JPFans for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to shop at goobersonly.com. We do have a lot of cute hair clips. We have a bunch of cute SpongeBob related memes in general. And yeah, like, follow, subscribe. Don't forget to use code Goobers for 10% off and use it at kindofit.com. Find more of this Goobers designs there. Tune you guys on a not so raw setting next time. No pajayjays for me. Find me at Anime Riverside. And yeah, any other last minute questions before I close off? Alrighty, that's it you guys. Till next time.